She tugged and pulled and tugged, and slowly, slowly they started up the hill. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the toys started to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug, went the little blue engine. I think I can. 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 Today I'm going to be reading from The Little Engine That Could by Watty Piper. And the reason I chose this specific story was because it has a lot of meaning to me specifically. My grandfather passed away when I was a really small boy, and I was about 7 years old, and I don't really have very many memories of him, but one of my few memories of him is that he would read to me the story practically every night. My grandparents lived next door, and so I got to have dinner with them every night, but I was too young to really remember things. But I do remember he would sit me on his lap, and he would read me the story, and I think the reason that he read it to me so many times was that he really wanted me to get the lesson within. And The Little Engine That Could has a great lesson. It's the value of optimism and believing in yourself. Because initially, the little engine doesn't really believe in herself, but when she starts to, she's able to accomplish her goal. I also find it funny now that I'm a little bit more mature, how this story has echoes of the Good Samaritan story. And so, as I perform today, I want you guys to just kind of imagine yourself sitting on your grandfather's lap and listen to the lesson of optimism that he was trying to instill in me, and hopefully you guys will get a sense of that as well. Okay. Chug, 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 puff, 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 ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a very happy train, for she had such a jolly load to carry. She was bringing wonderful toys and goodies to the good little boys on the other side of the mountain. Her car had lots of good things for them. There were animals like a giraffe with a really long neck, a bear with no neck at all, and even the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. There were dolls that were blonde, dolls that had brown hair, and dolls that had blue eyes. He had books, airplanes, engines, jacks, and all good things for little boys and girls. But the engine also had good things to eat. There were red-cheeked apples, and big luscious oranges, creamy milk, and even lollipops for after-meal treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful goods to the other side of the mountain. She was puffing along merrily, but all of a sudden, she stopped with a jerk. And no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't go another inch. Her wheels would not budge no further. What were all those good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the toys and the wonderful food? "Oh, here comes a shiny new engine," said the funny little toy clown. "Let us ask him to help us." And so all the dolls and toys got together and said, "Please, shiny new engine, will you please pull our train over the mountain? Our train is broken down and we have to get to the good little boys and girls." But the shiny new engine snorted. "I told you, I am a passenger train. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain. It had more cars than you could imagine. I had sleeping cars for adults to sleep in, and food cars for people to eat whatever they wish. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not." And off he steamed to the roundhouse, where trains live when they're not busy. How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. But then the little clown said, "The passenger engine is not the only train in the world. Here comes another train, a great big strong one. Perhaps he can help us." So the little toy clown waved his flag, and the big strong engine stopped. "Please, oh please, big engine," cried all the dolls and toys again. "Please help us out." But the big strong engine bellowed, "I am a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for adults to read. I am a very important engine. I will not pull the likes of you." And the freight engine puffed off indignantly to the roundhouse. The little engine, all the dolls and toys were so sad. "Cheer up," cried the little toy clown. "Here comes another train. Pretty old train, but perhaps this train can help us." So once more, the toy clown waved his flag, and all the dolls and toys cried, "Please, kind engine, our engine has broken down and we need to get over the mountain." But the rusty old engine sighed, I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. And indeed, he puffed away to the roundhouse. And now all the toys and all the dolls were ready to start crying. But the toy clown said, "Oh, here is another engine, a little blue one. Perhaps she will help us." So the very little engine came chugging along, and when she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped. "What's the matter, my friends?" she asked very kindly. "Oh, little blue engine," cried all the dolls and toys. "Will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine is broken down, no one will help us, and we have to get to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain." "I'm not very big. They only use me for switching trains in the yard. I've never been over the mountain." "But we must get there before the children wake." The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes. And she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain, and they wouldn't have anything unless she helped them. But then she said, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." She hitched herself to a little train. She tugged and pulled and pulled and tugged, and slowly they started climbing up the mountain. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and toys began to cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug went the little blue engine. "I think I can. I 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 think I can." Up, 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 faster and faster and faster. The little engine climbed until she reached the top of the mountain, and down the valley lay the city. "Hooray! Hooray!" cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. "The good little boys and girls in the city will be so happy because you helped us, little blue engine." And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed down the mountain, "I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I could."